Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7. Now today, got some more RTA for you guys. Now we're heading in and riding off of a pretty decent win streak here. Hopefully we can keep that up, but there are no guarantees. I think I'm starting to reach my ceiling, maybe a little. I'm starting to struggle a bit at least. Let's go ahead and continue banning Bellion and Politis. It seems to be working. Hwa-Young and Rimuru banned. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so without Hwa-Young and Rimuru, we don't have to worry about all these one-shot units, which means we can focus more heavily on a standard type of matchup here without worrying about getting nuked. Even if we go Anti-Cleave, right, I don't have to worry about Rimuru's or Politis' Hwa-Young's bashing through my defenses. See Lilius and A. Ravi being picked out, which is quite good for him. I think we'll go for a Dilibet here as a cleanser. And do I go Amelia, though? I think going Amelia allows me to play a little bit more aggressively, but DN is also a really nice option. I think I want to go DN because of the A. Ravi here. So we'll go for that. And this player doesn't know how resistant my DN is, so could be a decent option to go for here. Right, so Alencia picked out, and ML Cowrick picked out as well. Okay. Huh, what could we go into this with? We could use Roy. Roy would work here, right? Yeah, I think Roy is decent. What else could we go for? Roy is good. Who else is good here? I need another DPS. Oh, maybe Stene. Yeah, let's do Stene and Roy. Yeah, Spectre. And let's slam Roy into this draft. We can always ban whatever last unit comes out. Roy is good here because A. Ravi doesn't really do too well into him, and neither does Alencia. Cia Lilius could pose a little bit of a problem though because of her dual attacks, allowing extra damage to come in onto the Roy. We'll see how this plays out. A. Tywin. I don't think he's going for A. Tywin here. Probably going for, looking at Knights, he has 4 warriors actually. Alright, Seaside Bologna is getting banned instantly, so it means he's not banning Roy. Alright, and Spectre gets banned out. Nice pick there because, I mean, it's AoE for Stene and also Ice for Roy, but I think we're good here. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's roll with it. We get a free DN and Dilibet through the draft, so C. Lilius can't really do all too much here, because either DN cleanses or Dilibet cleanses. That's why I like to bring 2 cleansers into these types of matches. 22 KHP C. Lilius, so not a lot of effectiveness. DN actually resisting here. Roy does have the attack down, but I think we'll be okay. If he provokes with C. Lilius, Dilibet gets to push herself up and cleanse. So there we go. Do I go for the S3? Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Let's go for the S3, and no one has immunity. So let's go ahead and rip Dilibet's S3 and see if we can reset some of these guys. Nice, reset the Alencia there, which is quite good. In fact, let's go in on the Alencia here. See if we can get some damage with Roy. Alright, ML Cowrick gets to go. He's gonna S1, hit the Roy, not enough. We'll go ahead and Solbert into the Alencia here. Okay, finished her off. Very nice. Now let's pop the S3. And hopefully we get a ton of damage in on the C. Lilius. Pretty good damage, not too bad. They do have a vigor buff, but we do penetrate some defense. Alright, so Roy getting hit there is actually huge. The reason being that we get a gigantic barrier, so we're looking quite nice. Do I go for the S2? Yeah, let's go for the S2. Let's just barrier everyone up. I was thinking of holding off on it to replenish Roy's barrier later, but I feel like ML Calric's gonna S2 into Roy. Yeah, that's not really gonna do too much. So he might S2 into the Roy here, and... Oh no, he's not! Oh, very interesting. Okay then. Let us go for a defense buff. This way Dilibet can do a bit more damage, and also protects the rest of my units from a potential Aravi S3 that might be incoming. So let's hit the Dilibet there, and now we can just focus down the ML Calric. So we could actually Soul Burn the next hit. Okay, he's going to... Oh, he's stripping Dilibet. That's a really strange play. I'm actually not going to Soul Burn this one here, because it still requires me to dual attack one more time to get the max, to get 80 focus, or not focus, fighting spirit. Don't hit Roy. Okay, good, he didn't hit Roy. Right, but Dilibet has such high defense that it's not going to do all too much. And my opponent's going to go ahead and concede. So Roy pulling through once again. I feel like he is the collab unit that I've been using the most and getting the most value out of. Not to say that Ed and Riza are bad. They're just, I mean, sometimes all you need is a bunch of damage, right? I know Roy's a very selfish unit. He doesn't really contribute much to the team in terms of buffs or debuffs or anything. But sometimes you just need a little bit more damage. What can I say? And it works. Alright, let's keep on going here though. I think these two bans, these bans have been working out. I think I've finally found my stride in terms of pre-bans. I've been testing so many different things, right? Hua-Young, Seoliliuses, Aeolas, Bellions, right? So many stuff. Rimaru's early season. But speaking of Rimuru, oh, he banned 2 speed imprints. Very interesting. And he's going for a Ron. Wow. So I think what we do here is we go for Rimuru. And then I'm gonna go for DJB, just slamming these out here as Anti-Cleave. I'm assuming he's cleaving, but if he's not cleaving here, he can pivot, and if he pivots, I can also... Okay, no, he's not pivoting. So Operator Cigarette is kind of strange because I don't have a barrier on anyone. It's a good thing I didn't pick A-Raz. Operator Cigarette, Pavel. Okay. What can I do into Operator Cigarette and Pavel? Do we go Designer Lullabat? Ron doesn't have to pop anything here. Interesting. Oh, would T.Surin be good? T.Surin. You know, let's try T.Surin. Yeah. And should we go Meru? I think going Meru might be fine. Yeah, let's go. Let's pick some DPS units. T.Surin and Meru here. Meru for the counters. Oh, Araminta being picked out. Okay. It's a little spicy. Do I care about that? Opsig is probably there for the attack buff. What would I like to do here? We might need a knight of some sort. I feel like a knight would be okay. Oh, and Aravi being picked out too. Oh, we're in a little bit of a predicament here. So no Sage Ball is required. I think a knight might do us good. So let us go for... Should we go for Crow? Ooh. Do we go for Crow? Or do we go for Raz? You know, let's go for Raz here. Yeah. I think Raz, because if he goes for any single target attacks like Opsig or something, like an S1 or Aravi's S1, we can protect the backline a bit better. We go for a ban on... He might be banning DJB. He picked Araminta, right? So do we get rid of this Pavel? Yeah, we can probably get rid of this Pavel here. I think so. We get rid of the Pavel. Oh, he got rid of T.Surin. That is not what I expected to happen. Okay, let's protect the Meru. We might end up in a bit of a predicament here, but we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. Opsig is fast. Okay, so here's the thing. If he defense breaks anybody with Ron, though, DJB will actually get to cut. So that's the thing. We are running Eternus. So there we go. We counter there. Quite nice. Oh, but we don't actually fully cut because of the Araminta. Oh, and this is bad. Opsig goes right after. Okay, everyone's kind of stunned. Okay, we countered and Meru countered and got rid of the Araminta. Very nice. Okay, Opsig's gonna S3. We might be in danger because he can slam Ravi's S3 here into anybody. Wow, and look at that. DJB actually getting stunned as well. Slamming it into the Meru and revives the Araminta. Whoa! That is really neat. I have not seen anyone cleave with an ML Araminta before. Props to this guy. Well played. Well played. I was kind of worried about her, but I think I ended up banning... Might have banned... Should I have banned that? What did I ban here? I banned Pavel, right? No, I think I should have banned Araminta. That might have been the play. If I banned the Araminta, Ron... DJB would... No, DJB wouldn't necessarily cut the Ron. Because Opsig goes next, right? It's kind of tough to say. I think it still would have been better because DJB would not get pushed back by the Opsig, and we would be able to push up the team and at least cleanse and put immunity up, right? Yeah, I think that would have been the play. All right, so let's see here. Continue to ban these two. Let's see what my opponent goes for. Aola ban, a Ravi ban. Oh, most welcome indeed. Let's see what my opponent does when he doesn't have access to a Ravi. Alright, Sea Lilius, kind of standard for a non-a Ravi team. Oh, but they're going Cleave. Now they got rid of a very common anchor, right? So if this is an anchorless Cleave, it's actually good for me. When I refer to as anchor, I'm talking about units like Hua Young or a Ravi. Units that are very strong, sturdy, and resilient that act as, well, the anchors, a unit that kind of ties down the weak points of the team, right? Because most of the times in Cleave, units are very squishy. But if you have an Aravi or something, it makes it so much harder to deal with. Now with something like Sid being picked already, we can probably go for... I want to go for an Armin. And I'm actually going to go for DJB here. Armin and DJB are pretty nice because Armin reduces single target damage by a ton, and Sid's a single target damage dealer. DJB also allows me to try to cut the Sea Lilius, which is also nice. Okay, Flitica getting snagged, which is okay, because I don't really care too much about the reset. He's not going to reset the DJB unless he has a mage. Now, if this is a mage down here, we're going to be in a bit of a predicament. We just have to fight the first four. So how are we going to draft to fight the first four? Pavel, Flitica. Huh. Can I go Celine? No, I don't think we go Celine. Celine's a little too vulnerable. This is a little tough, isn't it? Oh, you know what? T.Surin might be great here. Yeah, let's go for T.Surin. And do we go for Sage Ball? You know what? Yeah, let's go for Sage Ball. Okay, Ida as a mage. We're definitely going to be banning this. No matter what, I think. I think there's no way I'm going to let this through. Oh, Straze! Now that is something I did not expect to see, but does my opponent have enough damage to go into my team? Let's get rid of Straze. Okay, Sage Ball being banned, very nice. Who do we protect in the back line? Who do we want to have the barrier? Do we put T.Surin there or DJB? I think T.Surin is fine. Oh, yeah, let's just go for it. Alright, let's go for it. T.Surin might be okay. Alright, so we're on Secret Art Sword Storm, which means we will be pushing combat readiness when this C. Lilius uses a non-attack skill. He's not going to go for a non-attack skill, going straight for DJB. Okay, and Flitika's going to go. S2, sure. So that cannot be countered by Armin, but if we can get an Elbrus proc somewhere, it would be quite good. So he can go ahead and reset the T.Surin, which is fine. Our T.Surin's lifesteal, so she can still sustain herself. Okay, never mind. So he's gonna go into, what? The Armin! Okay, finishing off Armin. Wow, we barely survived. And he might go into DJB here with his Sid. Nope, not gonna finish me off, which is quite nice. Do we go for a blind on his team? Or do we just go for the push? I think we go for... Let's go for a blind. Okay, there we go. T.Surin gets to go. Who do we want to finish off here? C. Lilius hasn't gone yet. But I think we go for... Let's go for the Sid. Right, we got some lifesteal going. And I'm gonna go ahead and get T.Surin to heal up a bit more. Okay, there we go. Finished off the Sid. Now, hopefully T.Surin's above half health. If she's not above half health here, I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, we pushed ourselves up. Very nice. And we stealthed. Very nice. Flitika going. That is perfectly fine. She is blind. Let's go for the Pavel, because he's the other damage dealer, right? Now my T.Surin is pretty safe. The only thing I'm worried about right now is... Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and push up my team. Put up immunity. Because DJB is not going to live another turn. And we can go for... Let's go for a defense buff and let's break the skill nullifiers on everyone. A little AoE action going. Alright. I think we're in a decent position right now. As long as T.Surin can survive, we're okay. Okay, Pavel gets to go. He's gonna hit the Roz. Yeah, he does not want to hit the T.Surin here. That is not a good idea. We have one turn. Flitika doesn't have anything, so let's go ahead and finish off the Pavel. Yep, there we go. So I think T.Surin can solo the rest of this. Unless he gets really lucky with how he fights with the C. Lilius's dual attacks. Alright, so T.Surin has her S3 available. It's gonna provoke the... Okay. That's a little weird that he did that. I think he went for the barrier, but T.Surin gets the attack buff from the Sword Storm. Alright. Let us go for... Do we go for an S3? Yes. But we're not gonna S2... Or, we're not gonna soul burn this. We're gonna heal to full regardless. And this silences, so we're all fine. He has to S1 the Roz here. He can't afford to do anything else. And we get to soul burn with Roz for the S2. We're gonna soul burn here, I believe. Because I want to finish this off. And if I finish this off, there we go. T.Surin, T.Surin. Look at that. Back in the metagame as an anti-cleave unit into teams without anchors. This is why anchors are so important. If you're trying to cleave and you're trying to learn the ropes of RTA, you need someone to lock down your team. For example, if you had a Hua-Young there, T.Surin would not have worked because Hua-Young would just kick her face and then she explodes. A Ravi would also work there because it would be really difficult for T.Surin to deal enough damage to heal enough to sustain herself against an A Ravi. So it's situations like that where you need an anchor to prevent the opponent from going what I essentially did, which was an anti-cleave comp, right? Now, not to say that anti-cleave will always fail into a anchor, but it is why people have kind of adapted to put A Ravis and Hua Youngs and other bulky damage dealers, bruisers into their... they've like kind of weaved them into their cleaves. Alright, let's continue banning this, because not having Politis around is quite nice. Okay, Hua Young being picked first. This is probably a really aggressive draft. Cleave or not, Hua Young being picked means it's an aggressive draft, so we have to make sure we pay attention to that. Opsig being banned means that was probably a very popular counter pick against this guy and his Hua Young avatar. So we got to also play a little aggressive. So with aggressive drafts, I'm still going to pick A-Raz as one of my staple picks. But we're going to go for Amelia. Now Amelia allows me to push up any unit past this Hua Young, so we can try to snipe her down. Senya, though, is a bit of an issue. So the reason why Senya is an issue is because normally I'd go Kisei into this. But if I go Kisei, Senya's going to absolutely destroy her, so we cannot do that. We need another way to deal with the Hua Young. Or we can hit the ban button, and that will also work quite well. I think we can try to... We might be able to ban the Hua Young, but we got to go for something else here. Archdemon could work. Stene could work. I'm gonna go for Spectre. I feel like it's a little early, but let's go for Archdemon anyway, because what I could end up doing is banning the ML Caloric, and if I ban the ML Caloric, then my opponent will have no cleanse, right? Diane's already banned. They'll have access to Dilibet, but if Dilibet gets sealed, she's not a fantastic cleanse option. I already took Amelia, so my opponent's kind of strapped on cleansers now. So we'll see what they go for. Now, a Solitaria pick is also not too bad here. It can lock down Archdemon but from using S3, but we're really using Archdemon here for the seals. We're going to seal Senya. We can ban the Hua Young. Oh, Sea Lilius, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. A late Sea Lilius pick, so what that does is it forces me to have a cleanser. And we can easily go for something like a Dilibet, perhaps. Oh no. Fire Charlotte. Fire Charlotte's good into Spectre Tenebria. But you know what? We might be able to fight this. We might be able to fight this with Ed. And we're gonna ban the Hua Young. And I think we're fine. Let's go with Ed. Because Ed can counter off of the Charlotte's AoE, she has no way to stop that from happening. We can strip the ML Calix's buffs with Ed, and Ed is fine into Senya, and Sea Lilius doesn't really do much except feed Ed debuffs, so I think we're looking quite good. And the problem with... Ooh, and he actually banned the Ed, alright. We'll take it, we'll take it. I'm gonna put Amelia in the backs to protect her from the incoming damage. And I think we'll just go in and see what happens. Now, the thing with this draft is, if I banned the Charlotte, Spectre Tenebria might have been pretty free. Mine's a lifesteal Stene, so I am okay in terms of sustain. Right? You gotta keep that in mind. I'm fine into something like Senya because of my lifesteal. I don't really care too much about the reflect damage that'll come back. Okay, and we 15% on A-Raz and the Stene, which I will gladly take. I mean, you know, not going to complain about that. Okay, he's going to go for the dual attack into the Raz. Okay, and I will go for the push on the Spectre here. So let's go ahead and finish off. Can I finish off ML Calric? I don't think so. But let's go for him anyway, right? Let's put pressure on this Calric. He's gonna be the biggest pain. So let's go ahead and push, not push him back. I can't finish him off here. But we'll just put a lot of damage into him. There we go. Now, ML Calric is not a healer. He does just buff, and he can put up a pseudo heal with a barrier. Right, but let's go ahead and see what happens. Charlotte's already buffed. Do I care if I buff her more? Probably not. Let's go for a defense buff. Let's protect the team. Alright, there we go. Defense buff, because we're about to have some incoming damage. And we're also going to get some provokes on us, I believe, because the Senya's about to go. Now I hope the Archdemon counters, right? We just need Archdemon to counter a couple times, and I think we'll be okay. We just need a couple buff strips, that's all. Okay, counterattack, very nice. Okay, we missed there. Still missed on a lot of people. A couple strips coming out, which is not horrible. Okay, we're getting provoked. So the defense buff kicking in, protecting us from the damage. Charlotte's gonna go now. I gotta be careful, right? Amelia needs to turn cycle with her heals. Perhaps I should have gone for the Seed Lilius? I don't know. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Alright. Good thing Emil Calric is not an AoE damage dealer. He can't hit the Stene now. Amelia's gonna be able to cleanse here, which is nice. A little cleanse, a little heal, and a little barrier will go a long way. Oh, Seed Lilius lapse though. Okay. The good thing is, Charlotte, when she dual attacks, is not AoE. Alright. And, wow, Emil Calric getting those free CR pushes. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Let's go for this, and now we have a Roz that can go for a dual attack. So who do we dual attack into? I feel like we dual attack into the Calric. He's going to be annoying in the long run. So Stene goes. See, we healed. Even though we hit the Senya there, we get a net heal, which is good. Calric has not S... Oh, okay. Hitting the Archdemon. Yeah, he is not S2'd yet, so he can go ahead and strip Archdemon or something here, which is fine. He's going to give himself quite a big barrier. And I have to work through that. I don't think I can finish him off. Okay. I don't think I can finish him off with Stene here, which is unfortunate. Oh, we hit the Charlotte actually. Not what I wanted to happen, but that's okay. Got the damage coming in. That Charlotte is going to be very dangerous. Can we... Oh, we did not get the seal! Oh, Archdemon. Now, even though she's blind, it doesn't matter. Seal applies before the attack actually lands. So now I think Arcdemon's gonna go down. Yeah, I think Arcdemon's going down here. We're not in a good spot. Okay, not quite. Archdemon didn't go down just yet. Who do we push? Ooh. You know what? I think it's best to just invest in the Stene damage now. Push her above the Charlotte. Let's hope that, oh, okay, he's gonna push the... Oh, wow, he hit the A-Roz, but unfortunately Guardian Ice Crystals did not help the Archdemon here, and she goes down. Okay, let me go for a defense break onto this. No, resistance, okay. Clearly, we're building resistance Seed Liliuses now. And we missed the Seed Lilius as well there, which is very unfortunate, actually. But I need to finish off the Emil Calric. Okay, let's see what happens. This is going to be very close. Very, very close. This Charlotte's about to Soulburn S3 as well, so we're in a bit of trouble. Senya doesn't have S3 yet, so if we can survive this is not an attack buff Charlotte, but S3 does have different multipliers than S1. Oh, Roz goes down. We are in trouble. Okay. Amelia. Oh, Amelia. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this for the heals. We have to hit here. Come on, we just need a crit or two on the Senya. Okay, we hit the Charlotte, which we actually did not want. Amelia goes down here. And Charlotte... Oh, no, yeah, we're gonna die to both of these S3s. That is unfortunate. Do we? I think we do go down. I don't think Spectre can live this. We're in Frenzy 4, and this time Charlotte actually has an attack buff. Yeah, so Spectre's gonna get finished off, unfortunately. But, well played. I need to find ways now. Now that Senya is becoming so much more popular, I need more ways to deal with her. I think I have an idea of a new unit I'm going to build. You guys are going to have to stay tuned for that though. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more Epic 7 content, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.